He discovers the presence of God. In other words, I don't understand what's going on in my life, but I've got to understand that God is in it somewhere. Look at your neighbor and say, God's in it somewhere. It's a hard place, but God's in it somewhere. I can't find God right now, but I know God's in it somewhere. How do I know God's in it somewhere? Because I'm walking out this plan of God. I'm walking out the plan that God has for me. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I know that if I keep walking his plan, everything is going to be all right. He discovers, and the fourth and the last thing that he discovers in this place, he discovers that while he was discovering God, the place where he was discovering his God. While he was discovering God, so was the land discovering God. What does that mean? That means Jacob comes to this unknown land, unknown, undeveloped territory. He comes to it, and God reveals his plan. God reveals his promise. God shows him a revelation of Jesus Christ. God speaks to him. He experienced this awesome place. He describes it as dreadful, but he doesn't mean dreadful as in bad. He means this is an awesome place. And I really didn't realize that God was in this awesome place. In this place I don't want to be. God is here. And so what he does, that presence of God, that revelation of God, not only changed Jacob, but it changed the land. Jacob, how did it change the land? Well, Jacob says, I can no longer call this an undiscovered territory. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my stones. I'm going to take the hard thing that I had to lay my head on. I'm going to take the hard thing, the uncomfortable thing, and I'm going to pour some oil. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to pour some oil on the hard thing, and I'm going to set it up as a memorial. I'm not going to throw it under the rug. I'm not going to pretend it didn't happen. I'm not going to be in denial. Even when I get to there, I'm going to set a hard place, and I'm going to remember every time I come back here where the Lord brought me from. He said, that's what I'm going to do. This place can't be in the sucker no more because the God has been in this place. So he calls it Bethel. Beth means house. El means God. He calls the hard place the house. The house of God. He said, I know this place was undiscovered. Nobody knows what this place is. Nobody knows it ain't having hotels. But from this day forward, this hard place, this undiscovered territory is now the house of God. So he takes the stone, pours the oil on it, and he offers that place back to God. You will have to learn to thank God for your hard place. You will have to learn to give him glory even in your hard place. You will have to recognize the power and the presence of God even in the hard place. And say, God, even in the hard place, I give it back to you. Even in a hard place, I dedicate what I learned from the hard place back to you. The ground that was undiscovered in verse 11. Hello, this is Dr. Matthew Smith of Word Alive World Ministries. I want to thank you for listening to our broadcast today. I hope you were empowered, enriched, and encouraged by the Word of God today. If you're in the Middletown or surrounding areas, I would like to extend to you an invitation to come worship with us every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock a.m. and Thursday evenings at 6:30 p.m. We're located at 6440 Hamilton Middletown Road in Middletown, Ohio, 45044. Come and be blessed by the Word of God. Thank you for listening to the Empowerment Experience, empowering your day with the gospel of Jesus Christ. We hope you were enriched, encouraged, and empowered through our radio broadcast today. May God bless you. Until next time.